Hey, what is up guys, Ventriloquix here, and today's video is going to be one talking about the Banished in Halo Infinite and why I dislike their design so far. Now, I want to make this very clear because this is getting really taken out of hand by many people in the community all over, and people that aren't really fans, but they're just, you know, getting on the train, if you will, the hate train. This gameplay footage we saw was only 8 minutes out of what they said was only a mission halfway into the game, which is about, I think, like 4 or 5 hours, what I've been hearing. And there's so much that we don't know that it's almost laughable. So I want to make sure that's clear to people that I'm not hating on this game. I actually loved a lot of what I saw, and I'm very, very beyond excited to play Halo Infinite. My only big gripe, I know Sprint's a gripe of mine. The grapple hook, it's a gripe of mine. But the sprint looks toned down. The grapple hook is going to be a pickup only. But that's another topic for another video. Today, the one that stood out the most was the design of the Banished in Halo Infinite. It stuck out like a sore thumb, okay? And I'm not the only one at all by any means. I mean, I'm seeing top Halo content creators talk about this, like Hidden Xperia, Halo Follower, Halo Cannon. I mean, those are just a couple or a few, and it's like I'm seeing many people in the community talk about this. I'm seeing people on comments on many different YouTube videos. I'm seeing forums. Like, I'm not the only one. I'm glad, because if you watched Halo Wars 2, I never bought Halo Wars 2 because I've never been into an RTS type games, and there was such a drastic, leap between Halo Wars and Halo Wars 2 that I didn't really care for it that much. But ever since I heard that the Banished were going to be in Halo Infinite, I wanted to do my homework. So I know pretty much every little detail about the Banished, and they're so awesome that I got instantly excited for Halo Infinite. I was like, there's no way they're going to mess this up. There's so much depth in just the cutscenes alone, which you've seen already in my video, that I mean, if you haven't watched it, you haven't heard the dialogue, you're robbing yourself of just an awesome time, of goosebumps, and the battle against the Flood. And it's just their armor, their vehicle design, I mean, their armor design, just the way they look, their dialogue, it looks awesome. When I watched the 8 minutes, so I'm going to hold out, because I have theories at the end that I hope you guys really stick around to the end so you can hear some theories that I'm really interested to hear your opinions on, because I don't think they're far-fetched at all. But first off, their design in the 8-minute gameplay it just looks so generic. It looks like they just took Halo 3 brute models and just said, hey, here's a brute chieftain. Let's just slap a big bright coating of red paint on him and Banished. That is not the Banished. If you watch Halo Wars 2, their armor looks 10 times cooler, more menacing. They have a mix between the darker gray design, metallic design, and the cool, like, darkish, like, roughed up reddish color, if you will. And it looks awesome. They 343 themselves said, when they were questioned why they went with the Banished as the enemy faction for Infinite, they said because they're awesome and fans love them. We do. They are so cool. They remind me of the Uruk-hai from Lord of the Rings. And Pavium, the helmet, if you watch the Halo Wars 2, they actually took his helmet inspired by the Uruk-hai from Lord of the Rings. It's awesome. They knew what they were doing with that. That direction for Halo Wars 2 design is just on a whole other level. And I must applaud 343, and I forget the other studio that worked on it, but I think it was mainly 343. Must applaud them. It's just awesome what they did with the design. But the design we got in Halo Infinite so far looks bad. It looks generic. I don't understand what happened here. Something happened. Something in the creative room, conversations, meetings. I don't know. And what's concerning is this is supposed to be set up for years and years to come, but you're at 343. I'm directing this at 343, and I hope you guys share this and add as many developers you can on Twitter, whatever you can, and tag them. And I really hope they see this, because it's like, what's concerning is Halo Infinite is set up for the next 10 years, right? The umbrella. And clearly the Banished aren't going away in Halo Infinite. They're not going away. Atriox, I guarantee they're gonna show Atriox, Pavium, and Vortis at the end, getting off the Ark or whatever, finding a way. That's going to happen, I guarantee it. And they're going to be in the next game. We're going to have to fight War Chief Eshram in this game. And I really hope that they are going to drastically change the design. Because I've already shown you many different clips and examples in this video alone. And what we're getting in Halo Infinite so far just looks bad. Okay? So, before I close out this video, I want to say how to fix this and the possible changes that are coming with Atriox. Here's my fan theory that I hope you guys leave your thoughts down below. So, how to fix, obviously, is to take the models of the Halo Wars 2 trailer, or, cutscenes and the models of the Banished brutes, and apply them into Halo Infinite. People are saying, oh, it's a pre-rendered scene, CGI. That doesn't matter. They can just model after those cutscenes. Easily, they can do that. But the possible changes with Atriox, here's my theory. So if you saw the Halo Wars 2 cutscenes, you would notice that all the brutes are bulky, they're stocky, right? They have these helmets with the horns. They look awesome. Pavium and Vortis look sweet. Atriox looks intimidating, awesome. I think that design may only pertain to Atriox, Pavium, Vortis, and that subsection of, the Banished, right? And I don't know if subsection is the right word, and I think that with being on Zeta Halo Installation 07, I think that with the Covenant coming on board, I think those brutes are just coming on, because you saw some brutes with blue, they have the blue armor. So clearly ex-Covenant, and it just looks like maybe they don't have updated Banished armor. Who knows? But I think maybe they could surprise us when Atriox returns with Pavium and Vortis, key characters for the Banished, and they're going to actually show their brute design, the Banished design. And so I'm excited for that. So to conclude this video, overall, my main issue, my main gripe that I took with that, again, 8 minutes of gameplay, is the design of the Banished. They're such an awesome enemy faction. So awesome. They have so much depth, so much potential with them. And for them to lowball what 343 or in the team that worked on Halo Wars 2 did, it's downright, I think it's just disrespectful. Not only to them who made the game, but also to us fans who love the Banished. So I'm curious to understand the overall consensus on my audience that watch this, and people that are new watching my channel right now. And let me know, guys, what you think in the comments down below. Please share, like, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.